Hello everyone, this is my 14th video. Um, I can't believe I've made it to recording a 14th video. One thing that I have been contemplating over the last few days is the goal isn't to be the best. For years, that was my only goal. I wanted to be best at whatever I was doing. And the problem with that approach is that you put a lot of pressure on yourself when you tell yourself, I want to be best at it. I remember I took this job in sales about 4 years ago, and my goal was to be the best salesperson I could be. While that goal was amazing and I worked really hard, there were a lot of days where I just sucked at what I was doing, and I clearly wasn't the best salesperson at all by any standards that day or that month, because I hadn't hit my numbers, and I would beat myself up. I would beat myself up after I fucked up a deal or a conversation with a customer so bad that it would literally leave me dysfunctional, in absolute anxiety, and I would get a headache and I would not be able to do anything productive for the rest of the day. And that was perhaps because the mindset that I had developed, that I want to be the best at what I'm doing. I did get results. There were lots of things I did great, but there were a lot of learning moments that I did not take advantage of because of the mindset I had, which was to be the best salesperson. And there were times I was not open to feedback, I was not open to introspecting, I was not open to changing things, and telling myself instead that I suck at what I do, which even demotivated me to a point where I did not make those healthy edits in my thought process. And that's the idea that I'm trying to explore further and apply to new things in life at this point, where I'm trying to develop new habits, which is doing yoga every day, which is starting to feel a little bit better than it did 15 days ago when I started this chain, and I went to yoga this morning. Also, meditating twice a day has been something that has been hard. When I started, there were times I wasn't fully present while I was meditating, but that's something that's getting better. The reason this idea is very interesting to me, because when we are trying to learn a new skill, there will be so many days where it will feel so yucky and it would suck, it would feel hard. And if your goal is to be best at yoga, or if your goal is to be best designer or best programmer, and that's the goal that you start with, I think you're going to put so much pressure on yourself, and the days that you will fail, those days will become even harder, because then you're comparing yourself to this ideal you have in mind to this low point you are that very moment, that day, when you didn't meet your expectations of how you should have performed, no matter what it was, whether you were doing yoga, or you were a programmer, or designing something, or selling something, whatever that profession or that skill that you're trying to develop. And that's where I am very fascinated by this concept, which I'm trying to